Hi, everyone. My name is Ohad Nezer. I'm co-founder at knocki. Excited to be here and tell you a little bit about our product. knocki is the world's most universal, most intuitive control for your smart home. This is knocki. It's a battery-powered Wi-Fi device that instantly connects to any solid surface in your home, walls, tables, doors, furniture, and transforms that entire surface into a remote control. With a knocki-enabled surface, you can control your smart lights, door locks, thermostats, perform functions on your phone, and much more. For example, you can put knocki on your nightstand. You can even tuck it underneath the nightstand so it's completely invisible. And before you go to sleep, you tap anywhere on that nightstand to lock the doors, your front door, turn off all the lights, and set your alarm for the next morning. It's that easy. The pain point we're trying to address with knocki is our overdependency on the smartphone in the home. We all walk around looking at these tiny screens in the house. It's not natural, and when you figure in other family members, it could be corrosive and even damaging to family interactions. And so we feel that if we're able to reduce some of that usage of the smartphone inside the house, we've done something good. I'm not going to go too deeply into the technology that goes into knocki, but at the heart of it is a highly sensitive accelerometer that picks up on the vibrations that occur on the surface as you tap on it. And to that, we add our proprietary algorithms that are able to identify only deliberate gestures, tap gestures, and weed out all the other noise that naturally occurs on the surface. This last summer, we took knocki to crowdfunding. It was a very good success, over $1.2 million in a couple of months, with over 20,000 units pre-ordered in over 90 different countries. It really speaks to the universality of our solution. It takes about 10 seconds to understand how to use it, and it's the same whether you're in Jakarta or Rio de Janeiro or San Francisco. It's truly a universal technology. Right now, we're in the middle of our alpha test. We plan to do our beta testing at the end of May, and we have a goal of fulfilling all the pre-orders this summer. By the end of the year, we're planning a big holiday push, both online and with select retailers, and we plan to expand internationally to select markets at the beginning of next year. We have a booth at the demo pit. Sorry, we have a table at the demo pit. Come visit us and see a live demo. Thank you.
Very cool.
I just a quick question about integrations. What major integrations do you have so far, and how do you see getting as many as possible going forward?
Great question. So first and foremost, we're approved as a trigger on IFTTT, and that opens the door to hundreds of integrations. We also have direct integrations currently with Philips Hue, with LifeX, and with Nest. And we have listed and prioritized integrations, and we're tackling those one by one based on market conditions and the market needs.
Who are your main competitors and how are you differentiating yourself?
We don't have any direct competitors. Obviously, there are indirect competitors. There are a lot of smart home controllers. The most obvious ones are voice control. Amazon Echo, Google Home, very popular, and they offer some smart home control as well. They are great, but they fall short in certain environments, in loud environments, in very quiet environments, for little kids and elderly people and other people that can't articulate very well. And they also only work in English currently. So these are kind of our advantages over them.
Now, what is going to be your pricing model on this? Are you going to sell the device and then have a subscription, or are you going to give away the device and have a subscription? And what's the price point on this?
We're selling the devices directly. The price point is $89 for one, and we encourage bundling and buying multiples. And so the price per unit goes down as you buy several of these. The goal is to introduce as many of these as we can. There's also a data play. We collect very granular data on a per surface basis. So as we gather as many devices, obviously that value prop goes up.
So how many devices do you expect to have per home then?
So in a 2-bedroom apartment, we expect 3. We've seen people buy 10, a dozen, people buy 5 packs. But really, one for the bedroom, one for the kitchen area, and another one for the living room is kind of what we're seeing.
That's great. Thank you. I love the ring that does nothing but looks good. And I love the ring in your product that does nothing but looks good. So anyway, yes, a round of applause for knocki.